A judge has ordered Trump to sit for a deposition in early January. He'll face questioning over an ongoing legal battle with celebrity chef Jose Andres. Andres backed out of a deal with Trump last year in protest to remarks that Trump made about Mexican immigrants. That deposition could go on for quite some time. Some folks saying even up to 7 hours.
All right, back with us now, CNN legal analyst and criminal defense attorney Mark O'Mara. Mark, is there any chance that Donald Trump will actually sit for this deposition? I mean, what would he be opening himself up to if he did?
Well, right now there's a court order, so he will, because he can't execute executive function right now. But it would be absurd for him to actually sit for a deposition. I had mentioned this when I wrote something about the Trump University settlement and said $25 million sounds like a lot of money, maybe not to a multi-billionaire, but certainly he had to get rid of that case. And this is the same exact type of case. There is no reason why he should sit for a deposition when he's about to become basically the leader of the free world. So what he needs to do, as he did with Trump University, look, he is a pure pragmatist. And it is the pragmatic move to get rid of this lawsuit, and for that matter, any others that are cropping up, because he has a lot more to focus on than back litigation from 6 months ago or a year ago. He needs to put this behind him and not sit for a deposition.
Mark, you call it absurd that he would face this question and he would face this deposition. Remind us, what can be asked? What can happen during a deposition? I mean, what kind of questions could come up?
Depositions are wide open. They're not a public record necessarily, but you're allowed to, in a deposition, you're allowed to ask anything that might get you to discoverable information. So it's not just what did you say in this negotiation. It is literally background, other cases he's had, other contracts he's had, other people that he has had contract disputes with. That deposition is going to be wide open, as all are, and that's what he needs to avoid, not just the questions on the individual lawsuit, but he needs to not open himself up to the ongoing discovery that's going to happen. And then, most importantly for us as a nation, the now review of everything that he said and all of what's going to be opened up. He needs to just stop it now, move forward pragmatically.